Outriders has an interesting approach to difficulty. Instead of choosing easy, medium or hard, you progress through a series of 15 world tiers, each one featuring tougher enemies and handing out better loot. Unlocking a new world tier demands skill and persistence, so it's no easy task to reach the highest tiers. This gave us the idea for a challenge. Can we survive Outriders' most punishing world tiers? And how far towards tier 15 can we make it? Being totally honest, this is a stupid idea, because unlocking world tiers takes time and skill, and we've been playing the game for about 5 hours. But we wanted to see how we'd get on anyway. So, let's start with World Tier 5, known in-game as Expert. Enemies are 2 levels more powerful than us, so let's see how we get on.
I'm gonna tear you off! Someone cover me! I'll tough it out!
Well, that wasn't hard at all. In fact, it was pretty easy for a team of 3. Let's try something a little trickier then. This is World Tier 8, which developer People Can Fly labels Immortal. We're using the same level 30 characters with the same weapons and armor as before, so things are feeling a little bit more intense.
Where's everyone?
It's more difficult, sure, but we're handling it. Nothing to worry about here. Okay, I spoke too soon. For the first time, one of our team is downed. The mini-boss is definitely tougher than before.
Tough it out! Someone cover her!
With our powers combined, we managed to defeat the mini-boss. World Tier 8 is definitely a little tougher, but nothing too challenging if you work together. Right, on to World Tier 10, which is called Impossible. Just a few seconds into the fight and we're already feeling the pressure. These enemies are more aggressive and putting out a lot more damage. With the amount of red all over the screen, it's clear we're not going to make it. All of the squad is knocked down, and we have our first team wipe of the challenge. We're not giving up though. We equip ourselves with higher level guns and give tier 10 another go. And we get further. Well, a little bit further. We're still overwhelmed by the increased power of the enemies, and so we fail. Again. A friend from Square Enix gives us better armour, and we try tier 10 again. Hopefully our newly beefed up characters can get through this.
Where's everyone when you need them?
We're handling the hordes, but it's definitely a struggle. Skill combos are more important than ever.
Last night!
We make it through the hordes and reach the mini-boss. But will our better equipment get us through this brute? We did it, but it was a tough battle. And that was only World Tier 10. Getting to Tier 15 is starting to look a bit unlikely. We jump up to World Tier 12, which is known as... Torment. Sounds fun. Things start well, we've definitely learned some lessons in survival, but the situation quickly spirals out of control. We're massively overwhelmed. The enemies are bombarding us with attacks, and a cloud of sickly looking green gas only makes things worse. Perhaps unsurprisingly, we fail our tier 12 run, even with our new equipment. You'd normally work up to these higher tiers over dozens of hours of gameplay, so perhaps being thrown in at the deep end isn't quite the way to approach Outriders. But what does success look like at World Tier 12? We asked People Can Fly to give us a taste of how the pros do it. Let's just say they're a little better at it than we are. Something to aspire to then. For more, check out one of these other videos, and for everything else Outriders, stick with IGN.